Hello. Just gifting subs for Patreon people. So we've got a new version of the live editor, which has fixed a couple of crashes and also works with the latest version of the game because the game actually itself updated recently. You can see changes made in the background. Plan for today is Realistic Rtg all day BT dubs. Finn, thank you very much for the 19th month subscribe, mate. Appreciate that, pal. Cheers, mate. Evening, St James. How are we, lad? So, gameplay-wise, I think most of it is FUT-related. Career mode-wise, just fixed the crashing bug, basically. Badges, hair, kits, equipment, etc. There's not much done outside of the FUT gameplay changes. We did maybe make a slight it's exclamation mark sliders. Lewis, you've got the correct idea, you've just done it the wrong way around. Commands are always exclamation mark first. Lost 4 seasons of the Southampton save last night. How so, Curtis? Don't know, Lewis. We made a slight boo-boo in the last episode in that we signed Asher without seeing that he has 58 stamina, which is going to be an issue. Katrina was a winger though. The only winger trains stamina. So that's something to be aware of. We should try and improve his stamina as quickly as possible, but we might have boo-booed there. General consensus was to keep Bowie for the time being as well, actually. Both saves won't load. Tries PS Plus, Cloud, and nothing. That's odd. You can check the schedule on the Twitch page, Alina. No need to do anything Discord wise. I'm very much aware that that's probably a bot. Nice one, Toby. GG's, dude. Congrats on passing the driving test, dude. So if I get the comment section up of what we're starting today with is we're recording for today's YouTube video, so it might be out slightly late. Tyler Dibling was by far the most popular suggestion. So we currently have available in the budget, I don't know why I've gone there because my budget is going to be on the spreadsheet, £80 million as it stands. With regards to fullback position, Ouattara was popular. Only 26 as well. So I'd be open to bringing Ouattara in. Dibling is definitely the most popular. I'm not sure what rating, what Dibling's finishing is like. Where are you, Mr. Dibling? I am also quite keen on Lavumbo, actually. Oi, Dibbles, where are you, son? Oh, we were thinking about maybe loaning in Emil Smith-Rowe, weren't we, from Fulham? Is he right mid? Yeah. 82 finishing's not bad, actually. And left-footed. Try and train the ball control. So we could afford to bring in Dibling. We could afford to sign the left back, and we could afford to bring in Emil Smith-Rowe on loan, I think. Probably both, to be honest, Leone. But if he's popular, he's popular. He's too important for Bruges, is he, in your save, to be fair? Oh, he's at Everton in this save, isn't he? I was just about to say, I wonder whether that's the case here as well. You didn't get on very well with Dibling, did you not, Curtis? So if I was to loan in Smith-Rowe, I wonder if it would. I don't imagine that the game would let me loan him. No, contract too short. But that doesn't mean that they're not. That doesn't mean that they're against the loan. It's just that his contract is too short. Because we looked at Fulham, didn't we? And their squad was actually very good. And Misiri, Joao Pedro, Ferran Torres. Yeah, there's something with Ferran Torres. They've got Ben Doak as well. Alexis McAllister, Kirkchu. Well, Smith-Rowe's just not getting football for them. So loaning Smith-Rowe would be a good idea. We'll pay 50-50 on wages. Cam, thank you for the 24th month. Brand new badge for that as well. 2-year badge for that. Thank you, mate. 13 months in a row. But yeah, Smith-Rowe definitely doesn't start for Fulham. So I think it's going to be Ouattara, Smith-Rowe on loan. Liam, thank you for the 4th month as well, dude. Buonasera. I think it's going to be Dibling, Ouattara, purchases, and then Smith-Rowe on loan, by the looks of things. Mic volume shouldn't be low. No, might be your end, to be honest, MA. Obviously, at the minute, I'm just generally talking. I'm not like in YouTube mode. Yes, please. Yes, please. Very much so. Yes, please. Remember to use a fucking oven glove this time. Pardon my first message. Wrong shit. Were you saying hello to someone in a different language somewhere else? Buonasera. Yes, boss. Good girl. Right. I don't know why I'm using my fucking mouse. So assign Dibling. We'll train Ash's stamina. Salah and Romola and improve at left back. Seems like the obvious, the go-to thing to do at the minute, doesn't it? Right, all right. Well, I guess we kind of know what we're doing. We're at Bradford, MA. Bradford City in the Realistic Rtg. I don't anticipate us needing a new goalkeeper, but we'll wait and see. We'll play it by ear. Right, let's put some names on the board behind me, and then we can get fucking recording, can't we? Why are you? Hang on, I've got my phone plugged in, but it's not frigging charging. Why are you not frigging charging? Charging it? Oi. Fucking charge, mate. What are you doing? Shall I think we fucking charges then? Oh shit. Oh shit, that's not great, is it? Oh fuck. Fucking charges there. Oh fuck it. Oh no. I don't know if it's the cable. I don't know if it's the cable or if it's the fucking thing. Oh no. Have you got a USB-C port on here? Oh, it's the fucking cable. Fuck's sake. Why won't you use charge? Charge my phone's gonna fucking die. Because my fucking charging cable won't work. Oh, I'm sad. Oh god, don't do that. Don't do that. Probably, Jamie, yeah. But not just for that reason. Yeah, I think Bergstrom's still the guy. I don't see any reason to replace Bergstrom at the minute. Oh no. Fucking cables there. Why use that? don't know, I've got another fucking cable. It's not until you take your phone cover off you realise just how fucking dusty it is inside, yeah. We've got another fucking... Oh, what are you? What are you? Oh, you're my old broken one. Ah, fuck. Fuck. I got excited then. Thought I'd fixed it. No, just another fucking broken one. My iPhone cable, iPhone charging cable just doesn't want to fucking work anymore. It's broken. Oh, hang on. I could use you. I know. How's that? Need a USB-C, but still need the fucking lightning port. Well, RIP, I guess. Do you mean Seaman, Davidenki? S-E-I? The German. The German. That's the thing. Right, I will put the names on the board then. My phone is going to die at some point during the stream, which is not ideal. You know, Seaman, as in David Seaman. Put you here up there. Let's do squeezy. Dear Matthew, we've not actually recorded an RTG video in like 4 days. It's been all RTG, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. How many USB ports run here? Just the one. You can charge a phone off a console, right? Oh, fuck, I want to double check that it's not that it is the cable before I buy another one. You can. All right, sweet. Let's turn the Xbox on, see if this fucking works, shall we? Zoom. They are charging. Why not fact down there then? What the fuck? I've not touched fuck this year, no. I will. We can't charge over there then. The Xbox is just going to make the room fucking hot, isn't it? Oh well. Why are you not? Don't worry, Jez, don't worry. Not that fucking important, is it? No, not really. Oh. Right. Should we record? Okay. Now I can't remember the names of the board. Oh no, it's not charging. No, it's charging. That was weird. At the wake, yes, I imagine so. Not like a happy funeral day kind of cake, but not in the happy birthday sense. Jamie, no. But you can certainly serve cake at a wake. I love that you acknowledged that it's the most random Jamie question of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Realistic RTG. We are mid-summer transfer window, and your feedback in the last episode has certainly swayed a number of decisions. This video might be out slightly late, depending on how quickly we can get it made. We're recording on the day of it going live. So there is the potential, of course, to bring in another winger, to bring in a left back, and we had the decision as to what to do with Kieran Bowie. The general consensus was to give Bowie another season, so I'm quite happy to do so. You're absolutely right. I hadn't seen the 58 stamina on Asher Agbenon, so we're training that. We'll wait and see how affected he is by that when we actually play him in game. We're looking actually to sign a permanent winger and loan in someone else as well as a utilitarian option. Also looking to bring a new left back in too. So we did have a bid in the last episode from Leicester for Adaramola. Adaramola, I am absolutely open to selling to bring in said new left back. They've bid just above valuation. I would like a little bit more if I can get it, but I don't know how open they're going to be to pushing the boat out a little bit further. And they're going to get their feet wet, but they're not going too far. I'll see if I can get 10.5 for him. 9.3 is as far as they'll go. 9.3, I will be open to receiving. So we're looking at left back. The general preference for you guys at left back seems to be Ouattara from Everton. Where are we? Ouattara from Everton as an upgrade on Doherty, and then Alfie Doherty will be the backup left back. Obviously can play left mid as well, seemingly Kasum Ouattara, so would be an option further forward if possible. So we'll get the outgoing transfer done first, in case that falls through and I spend money on a left back that I don't necessarily need money to be spent in. Then, with regards to the wide option, the overwhelming popular option was Tyler Dibling by quite a margin. So we are going to look to bring Tyler Dibling in. Whether we use him on the right or the left remains to be seen. We'll trial Asher at right wing and Dibling at left wing, and then vice versa, and see which position suits which player better. We're also going to look to loan in from Fulham Emil Smith-Rowe as a very good squad option. They've got an 85 rated Ferran Torres, they've got an 85 rated Ben Doak, they've got plenty of other 83 to 5 rated midfielders at Fulham. Emil Smith-Rowe doesn't get any sort of first team football. So we are going to look to loan Emil Smith-Rowe in. The game won't let me do it because his contract is too short. But obviously, we can use the live editor to do so. It's the only reason the game is not letting me loan him is because his contract is too short. So we'll just force it through with the live editor as we have the power to do, because he's not getting any first team football at Fulham. And he'll get more first team football with me. So we'll bring Emil Smith-Rowan as well. And then if we get a bid that we might consider accepting for Bowie, then yes, Luvumbo is probably the preferred go-to, and you guys kind of agree with that. We may even end up signing Zito Luvumbo later in the season anyway if Bowie continues to underperform. He said give him till at least January, so we will give Kieran Bowie till at least January. I might well have said David Bowie again there accidentally. If I did, I apologise. So let's get the Adaramola deal done through first. Actually, let's get Tyler Dibling done first. So let's bring him in from. Is he still at? No, he's at Feyenoord, wasn't he? I was going to say, is he still at Southampton? But he's not. He's at Feyenoord. Tyler, in you come, please, sir. Their asking price is 43.2. He's valued at 28.5. We will bid valuation. I'll go slightly above at 29, and they want 36. So I was expecting them to be asking for more than valuation, and more than they are asking for. I'll remove the sell-on clause, and add an extra 500 grand in, and maybe 31.5 they'll just take. 34.9. Got to factor in the other deals I want to get done here, so if they'll take 32, then we have a deal. And they will take 32, so we have a deal. Tyler Dibling is on the brink of joining Bradford City. He's on £24,000 a week right now over in the Netherlands, and obviously he would be expecting a significant pay rise to come across to the Premier League, where he's previously plied his trade. Unfortunately for him, if he stays at Southampton in real life, he won't be playing his trade there anymore. I'll offer him £45,000 a week. It's close to doubling his wages. And they want 68. So, I'm glad they've at least tried to negotiate, rather than just walking away, because that is significantly more than we were previously offering. I'll offer 60 plus the signing bonus. He wants 70. 70 we can do for a player that has that level of ability and that level of potential growth as well. Tyler Dibling comes in for £32 million on £70,000 a week. Deal done. Right. Get that on you then. What was the signing bonus? 660, wasn't it? Insert. Right mid. 82. Tyler Dibling. Don't know how old he was, actually. Is it 24? Tyler, are you 24, mate? It is a heavy investment, but one that hopefully will come off. He's 25. £70,000 a week on a 4-year deal, paying 100% of his wages. Came in for 32,000. Season 8 from Southampton. Yes, we'd like to register him, please. I will now be significantly over wage budget. Meep. But we can adjust things accordingly, so he's not a problem. Tyler Dibling is Tyler Diblin. It was a call as well. Oh yeah, Feyenoord, wasn't it? Not Southampton. Sorry, my bad. I anticipate Tyler Dibling has some potential as well. Not peaked. Excellent news. Will be growing very, very quickly as well. Excellent news. Let's train him as a right wing. It's going to take 2 weeks. Fantastic. Fantastic. Right. Let's do Let's do Emil Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe. Player, transfer, loan, 12 months to Bradford. Finalise. Save. Do I need to go? I might need to go an extra day to get that to come through. Or is that done? It's done, mate. Let's fucking get that in there then. On the squad tracker. Insert Cam 81. Emil Smith Rowe. 30 years of age. 82? 85 thousand pounds a week. 1 year deal. 50% wages. Parent club. Fulham. Yes, we'd like to register him, please. Still got £62,000 available in the wage overspend, so we're all right there. And there was a signing bonus for Dibling, which was maybe mouse chess 660. Oof, paying a lot of pennies at the minute, but worth it. I feel worth it. We do play a lot of Football Manager, John. Yes, obviously we are in between cycles, so to speak, at the moment, so not right now. Bid from Freiburg for Mikic. Obvious decline is obvious decline. Let's see, is this going to be Adaramola leaving? It is indeed. Adaramola is Leicester City bound. Leicester has signed 2 fullbacks from us now because they picked up Lucas Stevenson on a free at the end of last season, and now they've bought Tayo Adaramola as well. So they should have a good understanding fullback to fullback. Whether they start for Leicester or not, I don't know actually. But Tayo Adaramola is now gone, which should hopefully free up the funds to go and bring in Ouattara instead. Tayo Adaramola. Sales value, was it 9.3? 9,300. 8. Leicester City. No sell-on clause. Dunzoed. Yeah, no, my brain just twigged. I was like, hang on a minute. Zito. Can't say as I know the name, to be honest. Well, it's been a bid for Mikic again, this time from Toulouse. A le fuck off. On Malcolm Duff loan to buy. I'll negotiate that because he's on quite a bit. He's actually on a bit of wages, I think. Just a loan, please. 1 year's fine by me. Oh, he's on not on anywhere near as much wages as I thought he was. 50-50 suits. Alright. Alright then. Let's go and get the other left back thing. Oh no, we were going to look at Zito, weren't we? Zito Lavuma got relegated, sorry. No, they're in La Liga. Oh no, La Liga Hypermotion is the Segunda Liga, isn't it? Oh, well spotted. Yeah, he is our Bowie replacement, but at the minute we're going to keep hold of Bowie as per the comment section's request. This is going to be a youngster going out on loan. I think this is Lewis Hayward going to Borussia Mönchengladbach, actually. It is indeed. He should get a decent loan spell there and hopefully should grow very nicely indeed. We'll be paying all of his £9,000 a week wages, which is not a problem. We got the finances in hand to be able to deal with that. Akita, that's another loan to buy. I'd like to negotiate just a loan, please. Akita to Charlton would be a very realistic move to make for a youngster, but Charlton only want to buy him. They don't want to just loan him. We've negotiated a potential. They don't want to just negotiated a potential full loan for Duff to Sunderland as well. But Lewis Hayward has gone to Borussia Mönchengladbach for the time being, so we can do that on the squad tracker as well. Lewis Hayward, there we go. Playing club Borussia Mönchengladbach, which is quite the sizable name. Oh good, stream went down, sick. Continually, no idea why it does that. And I have power cycled the router as well, so that's fun. It just doesn't fight. It's like the DNS server is in flux. Doesn't make any fucking sense, mate. It's like it just doesn't get a response from a DNS server, so then it goes, okay, well, I'll kick you offline, and then immediately you come back on again. So that doesn't fucking help, does it? So it's not Twitch having a funny moment. It's my computer just dropping the internet and the internet coming back again. But not Twitch having a drop. But why that happens, I've no idea. Or it's the router doing that. But doesn't make any sense. So that's good. Again. Oh, fuck off. Bang. Ideally, need to get that sorted before the fucking front page stream, don't we? No, all you need to do is refresh and it comes back. It just drops the internet and it comes back again. It's just really fucking annoying. No, I saw that it wasn't back before on Twitch's end at all. Because it showed us not live for me too. All good, thank you, Griff, other than the usual tech issues for some reason. Hooray. Update on Lancashire's role. Is Lancashire growing already? Well, he's now a target forward plus, which is good. 16 weeks, he will be 82 rated soon. We won't bother training Smith Rowe. Had a loan bid for Davies, as unsurprisingly ever. It is a loan to buy. We do not want to sell, please. Just a loan, please. Okay, buy then. Going to tentatively say I agree then. Well, this should be Duff going to Sunderland. And indeed it is. Toodly-doo. That was a 50-50. We negotiated that one. And we're paying only half of Malcolm Duff's wages. So that will be a $3 grand a week split down to 50% for the rest of the season, which is great. little bit of money saved here, a little bit of money saved there. We can reassociate it or reassign it elsewhere. Now, Bolton have bid for Davies. Why do they always... Why is just... So annoying. Just because... Oh my god, it's gone down again. Still up. So I power cycled the router and it's got worse. Sick. That's good, isn't it? No crash on your end. It did dip again. Because I get a little world symbol pop up in the corner where my internet access is shown as plugged, and then the chat, my restream chat, disconnects and reconnects again. I'm gonna have to message Matt. Maybe, or not. Right, let's keep an eye on other finances because we have just been advancing willy-nilly, haven't we? So what was the last spend tracker? We've done that. So we need that wages. So I'll just 898 710. Shirt sales. Were we registering shirt sales at 50% now? Did we make that decision for a Premier League side? We did, didn't we? So 3.19 million is 1.55 million? No. 1.595. 1.595. Transfers. Other wages. 1.425 million. 1.425. Transfers. And that is 1.635. 1.635. From shirt sales. Negotiate. Just a loan, please. Thank you. 1 year. Tar. Fine. It's done it again. There, it's gone again. I'm gonna reject Kasim Pasha. The stream go down for you guys that time as well. It went out. Fucking. How have I done a? How have I done a fucking power cycle and it's now worse than it was before? Nirvana, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel, pal. We've been live 45 minutes and the stream has dropped like 5 fucking times. So since power cycling the router, it's gotten significantly worse. Which is excellent. It had done it 4 times in the last 24 hours. It's now done it 16 times in the last 60 minutes. Which is fucking wonderful. Basically, since I turned the router back on, it's doing it every few minutes or so. Fucking. It's not going to be the Ethernet cable, though, is it? I mean, it might be, but don't see why it would be. Let's get this video recorded and then we'll try that, because this is today's video that just needs to go up. I also am now desperate for a piss as well. I'm gonna go to the toilet and then we're going to finish this episode, power through, and then I'll take the stream offline, change cables over, and we'll go again. I'll be back in a minute. BRB, fuck my life. Appreciate your patience. Thank you for being so understanding. No, the YouTube stream doesn't go down, Scracken. It does give me an error message saying it's not receiving enough packets, and then it comes back again. But I think it's because the YouTube stream is on a little bit of a delay, so it's able to catch up with itself. Also, Twitch is right there and then. Twitch is on a, like, basically a no delay at all. You see it momentarily after it happens. I could maybe add a delay to the Twitch stream and see if that helps. Would that help on a YouTube, on the Twitch side of things as well, lads, do you think? Obviously not a long-term fix, but in the short term, maybe. "10 seconds is far too much. I'm talking like a 2-second delay rather than a half a second delay. I'm not even sure what the delay, if I go hut hut. Oh, the delay on YouTube is sizable. I mean, Twitch isn't even loaded for me as fucking see me back online. Yeah, see, that's within a second or so. Fuck it. I'm just gonna have to message Matt. Say help. Basically. Help me. Basically. This is going to be another youngster going out. I think this is the left back. I want to say Jacobs. Oh, no. Maybe. I think Davies. Davies, not Jacobs. Davies has gone to Bolton for a year. So that's another youngster loaned out. So we can do that via the tracker as well. Davies is a left back. Davies. Jay Davies has gone to Bolton Wanderers, and we're paying 60% of his wages. Jay Davies going to Bolton, confirmed. See, I don't know if it's just the PC that does it or whether it's the whole internet. I don't know how to check whether it's. Well, I'd have to catch it at the exact moment to see if like the internet drops on my phone or on anything else. Another youngster, Arthur Shaw going to Derby. Shaw is a CDM. Arthur Shaw. County, pay 60% of his wages. Tyler Dibling has changed positions to a right winger and updated already. Could train him as the inside forward that we would probably play him as if he was to be on the right hand side. Inside forward 10 weeks, winger 13. We might as well do the inside forward and get him there slightly quicker. We are working our way through pre-season now. You might not have seen anything for a few days. A couple of youngsters gone out on loan. A couple of youngsters keep getting unrealistic bids come in for them. Mialbi for Akita is not necessarily a realistic destination as far as I'm concerned, so I'm rejecting that one as well. Dibling currently is actually on the left. See that Agbenon hasn't recovered his stamina from the previous game, which is something to be aware of. Lancashire and Sarah with the goals as we get a win over Stuttgart. So yes, Agbenon's stamina might well be a bit of an issue at busy periods in the fixture list, but that's why we're bringing in other players to add to the squad. Now that we've noticed that, certainly if I'd have noticed it in the moment, I might not have bought him, but is what it is. Newcastle bid for Alfie Doherty. Now, Newcastle might have European football. I might have my hand forced here. We might be looking to sign 2 left backs. Let's have a quick look at team stats in European football. Are Newcastle involved in the Champions League? No. Are they involved in the Europa League? Not at the moment, although that may grow. Yeah, because not everyone is in it yet, and they're not involved there either. So it appears Newcastle not in the Europa League or involved in European football. Although that said, I'd have to double check to make sure they're not just automatically qualified for a. Give me the Prem, thank you. They're not automatically qualified for a competition and not showing just yet. So, with regards options, Destiny Doggy. 86 rated. Alfie Doherty would not be getting any football whatsoever for Newcastle. That is absolutely assured. So, on that basis, I'm going to reject that. I'm going to reject that deal, I think. Let me double check and see where. Let me double check and see where Newcastle finished last season by checking the season finale. I don't want to just disregard it offhand without double checking. Hello, season finale. Hello, past Ches. Where were Newcastle in the Premier League last year? Let's have a look. Where did I show the Prem table? Here, Newcastle 6th. So Newcastle would have automatically qualified for European football, I would presume, unless, of course, based on cup winners. FA Cup was Leeds, so Leeds will have taken that European position, and Carabao Cup was Chelsea, so Newcastle might not actually genuinely have European football this year. So I am going to reject that offer based on the fact that we believe Newcastle do not have European football this current season. I'm just going to wait for live chat's confirmation on that, but we believe Newcastle don't have European football this year, so I shall reject that bid. It did 80, yes, thank you. Let me load into a lobby on Xbox then. Load the controller. Of course it needs to fucking update. Fortnite's going to need to update as well, isn't it? Fucking hell. This is what happens when you don't play games on console too often anymore. I'll update COD and then join it. So chat, what are we doing with this Newcastle bid then? I think on this occasion, Leonie, it might be you. So we believe. Oh no! And then then it's gone. Lol. Now it's dropped for me, and now it's back. Telling me, Marcus. It's not Twitch, Daniel. It's my internet. So we believe that Newcastle will have European football for this upcoming season. So I am, as a result of that, going to negotiate this. I am going to try and get a decent fee for him. An 18.5, I think, for a 31-year-old 80-rated player is probably a decent fee at this stage. Especially considering he's on... What is he on a week, actually, Alfie Doherty? Let's have a look. Alfie Doherty is on a week. Left back, Ches. £55,000, which certainly could be repurposed into a loan for sure. When he... Well, in fact, I'm going to go and do it before he leaves. Because we need a left back anyway, as we had sold Adaramola. So let's go and buy Ouattara and bring him in. Where are you, sir? And we'll try and get this deal done with Everton. They just got relegated, so we should be able to pick him up for about valuation, if not maybe slightly under. I'll be a little bit cheeky and see if they'll accept, and they will. £23 million is great. He's on 42.5 at Everton, and again, we will give him a little bit of a boost to that. Crucial is fine at 82 rated. It's not a problem whatsoever. We'll go for a 3-year deal for him rather than a 4-year, because certainly fullback is an area where you can see quite a bit of rotation in a side. And wage-wise, I'll offer him the £55,000 that we're about to save, potentially, by losing Alfie Doherty. And he wants 58, but having taken that bonus out, we'll give him 60. He wants 69 now. That's a bit of a jump. Extra £9,000 a week. We'll offer him 65, and 65 they will accept. Ouattara is coming in from Everton, as it looks like Alfie Doherty is going out to Newcastle. Back 82, 26-year-old. On £65,000 a week, 3-year deal, 100% of his wages, and we're paying, what do we pay, 23? Season 8 from Everton. Couldn't remember his first name. Kasum. Kasum Ouattara, or Ouattara, is in now. So we're going to have to look for a backup fullback, having now committed to loaning out the other young left back we had in Jay Davies. Do have Hoyer, Mikic. I mean, Von der Haar can play at left back. So maybe we just use Von der Haar as a backup left back, albeit he's not particularly well suited to that position. We could potentially loan someone in though as well. It's an option. It's a difficult one in a window like this, where there's a lot changing and not necessarily too obvious as to what to do with the squad to deal with depth. Obviously going to need numbers as well for depth, irregardless of the quality of it. But as you can see, Alfie Doherty has agreed terms. So Doherty is off to Newcastle. That deal is done for £18.5 million. There's another signing bonus that needs to go in there for Ouattara as well. Alfie Doherty. Is it 18.5 or 18? 18, £500,000. Season 8. Newcastle United. Brings the wage budget back down a bit. And let's just see what Ouattara's signing bonus was. 620. We should have another set of wages in there as well now, I think. Whoa! Whoa! We just sold £50 million worth of shirts by signing Tyler Dibling. What? We also have, now that we're established in the Premier League, we're now taking 50% of the shirt sales figures, not 25% of the shirt sales figures that we previously had. But Tyler Dibling has just earned almost his entire transfer fee with the 50% in shirt sales alone. Good Lord indeed, Mike. Good Lord indeed. Okay. That's weird. So my player wages is now 907,510. And we just made 24,370,000 in shirt sales, in merchandise sales. That's redonkulous. Uh, 3.25 is 1.625. 1.625. And then there we go. 2.76 is 1.38. Well, that's certainly a development, isn't it? Being able to make fucking nearly £25 million just in shirt sales. That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I certainly am going to admit to being a little bit bemused. Cyprus not seemingly the hotbed of talent we hoped it would be. San Marino, perhaps? Hello, Alessio Rizzo. Hi, sir. How are you? So let's have a look at potential fullback loanees. There are no left backs listed for loan at all in the world. Would Owen Dodgson be okay as a backup loanee? What, Alexi Coombe? Coombe looks all right. Considering it's just a backup, and it's probably not going to be used that much, Coombe looks okay. Let's look to loan in Alexi Coombe. I do prefer to do things organically through the in-game options, in-game transfer lists, etc. Probably missed him somewhere. Let me just go and sort by left back, sort by position. So Alexi Coombe. Yeah, this looks very agreeable. Basic terms, please. Just a 1 year loan deal. And if I could pay less than 50% of his wages, I'd be very happy. They've negotiated to 50-50. I'll try 40-60. And they've said, no. All right, well, we'll try again in a week's time, and we'll bring Alexi Coombe in. Fidelity confirmed is going to Newcastle. Ipswich in the Championship bid for Von der Haar, which we will reject. Liverpool just signed Bukayo Saka for £125 million. There's an intriguing one. Now, after picking up my starting left back, Newcastle have come and bid for my captain, Sander Longors, who was in the Premier League team of the season that you guys quite rightly spotted. Sander Longors is now being isolated by Newcastle as a potential centre-back signing. They have 88 rated Ruben Diaz, 84 rated Josip Chutalo, and 78 rated Alex Murphy. And I have a funny feeling that I'm going to have to negotiate that one as well. He is my captain, and as such, I'm going to drive a hard bargain. But I think we are going to be losing our captain. I can't ask for too much because they'll just walk away. But I mean, he is my captain at the end of the day, and he starts every week for me, and he wouldn't start every week for them. And they're not willing really to come much higher than valuation. I might, on the grounds of it not quite matching the financials that we'd be after. I'm going to reject this. It's their third and final offer, and it's just above valuation. I'm going to reject that. Sorry, Newcastle, but I'm not going to get fleeced for my captain. I've every right to put my foot down there, especially after you've already signed one of my starting fullbacks or starting defenders. I'd very much like to be able to replace Sander Longors with someone of suitable quality, and I can't if you don't offer me a decent fee. So we're going to now go and play the first league game of the season against Brighton once we've just updated our transactions. Season tickets have been sold as well, so we can adjust for season tickets as well. Hello, cat. Le chat. I think Le Chat wants to leave the office, to be honest. Do you want to go? Want to go? Want to? No, he's staying. He's staying. She's leaving. What was the last 3-8, which was that one? So season tickets, and then that's just replicated. 7510, and then replicated again. Season ticket sales. Well, the stadium capacity is now 28,421, so we can adjust that accordingly. We'll have put a freeze on season ticket prices for this season. So 5306,964. 5306,964. Season ticket sales sold and updated. Nice. We might put season ticket sales up once we are in the Premier. If we're able to maintain Premier League status again, we might go a 5% increase each season until we maybe get into Europe, and then we might put a bit more into the increase. I'm not wanting to fleece the fans too much, though, obviously, but we also want to make sure that we can compete financially with the big boys in the division. So we'll make sure that we do things accordingly at the right time. But for now, with first team players in. I might be able to go out, go and try and bring the that backup left back in again. But Watara's in at left back, Palacios in at centre back, Raskin, Sara, Asher, and Tyler, as well as Akan Sanmiro on the bench, and Emil Smith-Rowe will also come onto the bench for not for Clarkson, for Young. We're in a position where the squad is close to being complete, I think, for this first end of window, but we do need a backup fullback, I think. Pretty sure we're going to need the squad depth in that regard, especially if we want to go for a cup run again to try and get ourselves European football, considering we don't anticipate being able to break into the European positions this year via a league finish. So we'll head down to the Amex, we'll go and play Brighton, and hopefully everything else will fall into place. Plenty of debuts here, though. I think you might be right, Mike. But we'll try it as is for now. Oh my god, I forgot how good they were. Right, so Brighton have nobody rated other than one player. Everyone else is 85 or 86 or 87. Excellent. Right, we're going to lose this one then. Bruno, thank you for the follow, mate. Right, that's updated now, so let me join the lobby on COD. Test and see if it goes on COD as well. Yes, I know, not signed into profile. Would it not automatically reconnect on console? No, computer's plugged in via Ethernet, Davidenki. Multiplayer menu lobby, as in I need to be in the lobby, or I can just be on the bit where you search for a match. Waiting for a response. Do I need to actually be in a lobby? as in with other people, or if I'm just in the find a match screen and it disconnects, will that then kick me from the servers and I'll have to reconnect? I don't know. Wait for a response whilst we play on. Okay, this menu then. Okay, cool. We'll wait and see. Brighton are ridiculous. They finished in the I think they finished Champions League, didn't they, last year? Might have finished 4th last season. And their side is, I think, very similar to last year, if not the same, in terms of the personnel. But the 11's very good. Only one player rated lower than 85. David Raya in goal at 86. Tezzy, Silva, Kalulu, Kadiolu, Trincao, Barrios, Barella, Bino Gittins, Bayer and Jackson. It's pretty nutty, really. They've got an 86 rated Harvey Elliott, Kim Min Jae, Yohan Bonny, Javi Guerra. They are disgusting. I am not at that level, but we have significantly improved our 11 as well. So we will fight hard for every moment of every game and hope that maybe we can come out on top or at least avoid an embarrassing defeat. He says as he gives away the ball immediately, but young Mikic does particularly well in winning it back. Thanks, shit. In there to Sarah. I should have played a ball to feet rather than a through ball. That's on me. Barella, Gittins, Barella, Nicholas Jackson, Bayer. Long ball's tackled but falls to Bergstrom. Yeah, you no need to apologise. That's. It wasn't. The question was asked to everyone. It's just that you were the only one that was actually responding. Sarah out to Mikic. That's just made that run. So we'll look for him. And that might fall for Lanxier, and it has. And back here is Bula with space. That was pinball. Great run by Asher. Drew the defenders around so that it meant Lanxier had a bit of space on the edge of the box. Seagull, 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 Seagull. Scream the crowd. Bino Gittins gets away. Maximilian Bayer trying to find some space. Bino Gittins again. Longors. Oh, gosh. Only just able to get it away, but get it away he does. Sarah. That's a great chest control. That's an unbelievable tackle by Barella. The quality of that and the accuracy of it. That's outrageous. So's that football. Gittins 1-0 Brighton. Fair enough. I think we might be seeing that a few more times today. It might be a bit harsh, 80, but it's also accurate. Mikic, Raskin, and Gabriel Sara. Round one. Still going. Still going. Not going anymore. I needed to do squad numbers as well. I forgot to do squad numbers. My bad. Nicholas Jackson. And I forgot the ball for a moment, but actually it's worked in their favour. And Gittins is in again. And Maximilian Bayer is the man that scores this time. Thumped into the far left corner. Brighton 2, Bradford 0. Evidently, we still have a way to go before we're matching the Champions League level sides. Fack. 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 Ouattara. Inside nicely to Sara. Ouattara to Sara. Bulat doesn't quite match the rhyme. Lanxier just having to hold it up here. Bulat is there in support. Go to Lanxier again. Barrios just nips in to take it away from him. Strink out. Bring the left back across. They are making moves again. Watara's in the way. That was a nice interception. Could go again. Has gone again. We're going to look to Lancashire and then we'll look to Watara. That's not Watara. That is Tyler Dibling. But Dibling is away here. He's right-footed as well, so he can get himself into a position to maybe have a go on goal here, and has done, and that's going to fall. Little flick. Lancashire digs it out, but digs it wide. Finding it difficult to actually have the clear-cut chance. I can get to the edge of their box well enough, but then actually having the space and a decent opportunity is proving to be too much of a challenge at the moment. Bayer. Chill, lads, chill. Good block. Well in, Sarah. Get to that first. Can't. Gittins might wind up for a shot in a minute. Nope. Decided to just kind of jog next to it. I don't mind. That was supposed to go to Gabriel Sara, please. Thank you. Okay. Bayer. Good save by Bergstrom. They nearly scored a lucky third. Barella on the corner. And will deliver it into a dangerous area. Can we win this header? We certainly can, but Barrios has brought that down very nicely indeed, and they might have another opportunity. Oh, and scrambled around the post by Bergstrom on this occasion. Still looking to finish us off here, Brighton. If at 2-0 the game isn't already done and dusted. Wow. Bayer from 16 yards. Beats Sara in the air. And, well then, that'll be 3-0. You can't save that one. Plug my phone back into charge. Oh, I forgot the plates on there. The plate is now very hot. Just casually burning my Xbox, don't worry about it. On paper, it's been quite an even game. On the scoreline, it certainly isn't. Brighton starting the season fantastically well. Ourselves, not quite so much. And it's not over yet. There might yet well be more goals for Brighton and Hove Albion today. Hopefully we can score a couple of our own, just to make ourselves feel a little better. Lancashire will look for Dibling out wide, who's hugging that touchline very well indeed. Tried to squeeze it through. Is actually going to work. And Bulak will look for Lancashire, who with the attempted overhit was the plan. He went for it second time. But the defender cleared it, unfortunately. Kessier's gone to Willem Zwei. I'd have had Frank Kessier if he's within ratings capability. Chill, Nicholas. Morning, Cat. How are we, lad? Sara. Asher's looking to make runs. And has made the run. Very well indeed. Tight angle. Oh, a little bit too tight, the angle. Got away from the man well. Trying to find the far corner. That's the best opportunity we've had to score a goal so far, but couldn't find the target on this occasion. Asher, I'll be honest, I haven't noticed a lack of stamina from him thus far. Hopefully he's one that seemingly has low stamina on paper, but actually, because of the role he's playing, he's able to maintain his stamina quite well in game. I hope. Anyway, Barrios Looking to find a fourth, but won't with an effort like that. An hour played. Let's have a quick look just to see. Yeah, look. That's absolutely fine. Stamina-wise, we might get lucky there. I'm going to take Bula out for Akan Sanmiro here, and we'll just see what he's all about in this midfield trio. Ball forward to Dibling. Into Lancashire. And Akan Sanmiro. And out to Dibling. Okay. This is building nicely. Akan Sanmiro has overrun it. Rephrase. I've overrun it with Akan Sanmiro is the more accurate way of phrasing that. Nicholas Jackson out wide to Bino Gittins. Tries to turn Mikic inside out and can't, thankfully. Thanks, he'll look for Asher. Asher has the run of Sara. He will look for Agbanon again, but Kadiolu, they're good, really. Oh, he's just done me. Getting around the corner there. Javiguera was going to try and find Bayer there. They have found Bayer, and they found Barrios. Longhorse is in the way. Gittins. Bayer, safe? Safe-ish. Corner. I think that was Maximilian Bayer going off, actually. And it was Barrios making way for Harvey Elliott. Oh, good save down low and a strong arm to keep it in play as well. Ouattara clears. Asher could nod this down, and we might be on breakaway here. Sara with room, needing support, which is arriving. But I haven't found the right ball to help us complete the counter-attack, unfortunately. That's on me. Mikic has won that back, though. There might still be a chance here. Thanks, it. Raskin. Sara. Sara still. Christ knows what Kadiolu's doing there. Agbanon. Good footwork needed. Good footwork found. Akan Sanmiro. Deflection? I hope so. Yes. Deflection. Like an awful effort if it didn't have a deflection. Longhorse is up. That's cleared away. Can we win this sideways there? We can. Unfortunately, I've headed it straight to them, not to Palacio. And I've got to be careful here not to get caught on a really dangerous counter-attack. Ouattara's got the legs to deal with Trincao. But Trincão's got the legs to get around him. Speed of footwork. Bayer with the effort. Bergstrom with a save. It's been a less one-sided... Oh, good. It's been a less one-sided second half. Oh, Jackson. The agility to just skip past the challenge. A less one-sided second half, but still one clear winner. Easy good. Easy good. He's Ebenezer good. Yeah, you're right, it is Bayer. I'll tell you. Sara. Oh, lovely little 1-2 with Kozia Dubry. Nico Jackson and Javiguera. And Bayer. That was on its way to the top corner, wasn't it? One shot only for Lancashire today. And get me home, I think, is probably the call there. Brighton and Hove Albion 4. Bradford City 0. Welcome back to the Premier League. Key Rice. That was brutal. Shirt sales. 4 million. Oh, hang on, shirt sales. 4035. And then shirt sales. 2.76 is 1.38 again, isn't it? Making a lot of money from bloody shirt sales this year. Should be 3090, 3090 is. Let's do squad numbers. Watara number 3 is fine. Palacio is a starter, so he should probably have number 4 off Hoyer this year. Let's give... who should have the number 6? Bulat, maybe? No, I don't mind that. Yeah, we need to get the loan done. You're right, Daniel. Let's go Dibling 7 and then Raskin 6. We'll try again for Mr. Coombe. Don't want to make the purchase, just want to make the loan, please. Basic terms, they'll agree. I'll have him for a year, they'll agree. I asked for 50-50 and they walked away last time. So I'll ask for 50-50 at the beginning and they'll ask for 60-40 again. I'll try and get 55. 55 they will allow. 55% of Alexi Coombs' wages, it looks like we shall pay. Which is fine by me. We're bottom of the table at the minute, but that's not really too much of a surprise given the nature of the last result. Whether things will get any better against Aston Villa, I'm not entirely too sure. This is Alexi Coombe coming in on loan. Perfect. Where he came from. Paying 55% of his wages. Yes, we'd like to register him, please. Morning, Viper. How are we, lad? Marseille, that was it. Olympique Marseille. He is 25. £27,500 a week and was 74 rated. Saints big for Bergstrom. Saints can politely get fucked. Also, rather impolitely get fucked too, actually, as it happens. Get out of it. You've sold him, have you, Daniel? Bristol City bid for Mr. Tickle. Bristol City can get fucked. Hey, Nick. How are you, lad? You're in Louisville. Nice. Oh, my Raskin is on a -2 there. Seems a bit much. Probably because of morale, but he is a CDM. Rogers, Vlahovic, Adeyemi, Diaby. Do I make any changes? I don't think I do, actually. No, we rejected the bid, Daniel. We rejected the bid for Longos. Oh, GG's, Nick. Congrats on the win, dude. Let me guess, you've sold Longos now, haven't you, Daniel? Villa with a 4-2-3-1. Stefano Turati in goal. Kumbedi at right back. Ignacio Lopez and Scalvini with Iñaki Castillo is their back line. Decent. Andre Santos and Frenkie de Jong. Decent. Moussa Diaby, Karim Adeyemi, Morgan Rogers and Dusan Vlahovic. Decent. Really bloody decent. 84 rated Edison in there as well. 85 rated Patreon player Brett. Dropped to the bench as they've brought in Frenkie de Jong, Aston Villa, which is unfortunate for Brett, but the nature of the beast. We are starting the same 11 as we did in the last game. Welcome to match day 1 at our brand new home stadium, of which we need a name, please. We do not yet have a name for this ground. Obviously, we were playing at Valley Parade previously, which for sponsorship reasons was being dubbed, or is dubbed, the University of Bradford Stadium. But we need a name for our new ground, because I don't have one for it yet, and I wanted you guys to name it. So if you have any suggestions in the comment section for a name for this new ground here in Bradford, based on the history of the club and or the location of the previous ground, then please do let me know. Can't really call it Valley Parade again, so it is going to need a new name, but what that new name is going to be decided upon by you guys in the comment section. Asher is proving to be quite tricky for defences to deal with, which is good, but on this occasion the defence deal with him. I'll take suggestions in live chat as well for the stadium name too. Rogers into the box, tackled by Bulat, nicely done. And Mikic forward to Bulat and to Raskin. And Raskin into Sara. Sara looking for the run of Asher, who's just offside there, I think. We'll get the shot away early, and that is a hell of a finish, and I think he's just onside. The first goal at the new unnamed ground, scored by Asher Agbinon, right into the top bins. More of that, please. Must have been so very tight with the offside line. I thought he was genuinely off. He was genuinely on. And it's a hell of a finish. First goal of the season. First goal at the new ground. And that is quite the goal. Scalvini PTSD, yeah. Oh, at least you're able to get him back, Daniel. Diaby and Rogers. And Diaby again. No thank you. Oh, that was supposed to go a bit further forward than the centre-back that stood next to you, but you get away with it. Bulat with unbelievable footwork in there. And the fans are loving life at the minute. Really very much so. And across to Mikic. And into Sara. Around the corner nicely to Bulat. We'll float it for Dibling, try and get it to him right on the wing. He's brought it down really well. And up against a couple of defenders here, we'll look for Bulat. And then Lankshire, who was one of the sole sources of goals for us last year, along with the guy playing in the now Asher Agbinon role. And Agbinon very nearly had a second there as well. Don Angelo Canadu was a player we very much enjoyed after we actually made him the right height. Well done game. And Palacio is having a hell of a run there, but then he's just passed it straight to Kumbedi, unfortunately. He is a centre-back, so got a good interception in there. And then he's tracked back and won the ball back again, but Morgan Rogers still comes away with it. And now I really am a man down out the back. And Vlahovic is round me. And Dusan Vlahovic is back on his left foot. Oh! Wow, that is particularly poor. Oh, it's a corner. I thought he just shot straight wide there, to be completely honest. Diaby with a delivery. Header is on goal, but not on target. But might be more on target now. No. We've survived. Our lead intact. This is just the sort of start to the game we needed on the back of the result last time out. It's a great ball for Lancashire. It was meant for Dibling, but Lancashire's away from the defenders here, and he's still going really well. I just needed one more bit of magic. But Scalvini has seen the trick before and knew how to combat it. Diaby's a bit fast, gents. Morgan Rogers still deflected off the post and straight to Vlahovic. Oh, the luck's run out. 1-1. Yeah, the chicken coop, the coop. Matara. Sarah. Nice ball into Lancashire. Through the... Oh, very nearly through the gap. Who was there again? Signore Scalvini. Oh, piss off, Diaby. Why are you so fast? Half-time whistle I'm desperate for at the minute. Half-time whistle we should get now. Please, ref. Please, ref. Well, is that Vlahovic on the floor? Might be. Oh, he's up now. Oh no, it's Frankie de Jong. Rip. That means that Brett's probably going to come on then. Indeed it is. Well, half-time. And Brett Cordill now on the pitch. Why has he chested that? Well... Yeah, right. I'm on the right screen, ads. Interestingly, since Nat's gone out, not had the issue. Is there such a thing as having too many things connected to the internet at one time? Because that could be a source for it, and it's trying to issue out DNS servers and can't. The router should have different frequencies though, right? Like is it 2.5 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz? It's not about having a better connection, but it's just the internet. Like, I'm plugged in via Ethernet, so you would have thought I wouldn't have an issue with a DNS server though. But is it just trying to dish out internet to too many things and too many people at once? I could try disconnecting one of the, like, I believe the consoles have, but the consoles have Ethernet cables plugged into them, but they're not on most of the time. So it's not actually dishing internet to the consoles at the same time. So removing one of those Ethernet cables isn't actually going to do anything. But surely it would kick something that's Wi-Fi based off, not something that's plugged in via Ethernet. You are, I believe, Nick, still at Real Sociedad. Although that might not be the case by the end of the window. I know, tell me about it, Jin. It's to Bulat. Oh, I probably should have just turned rather than trying to step over. Ouattara down the line into Dibling. Finding Bulat, looking to turn away from Andre Santos and doing so. Lopez steps in on Lancashire and gets a toe to the ball. And we might be in trouble. Fullback trying to deal with Diaby, who's been a handful for anybody and everybody that's been trying to deal with him so far today. Evidently he could do the defensive job too, apparently. Who knew that of Moussa Diaby's game? Get the ball down the line here. Dibling with a good touch. And a little shimmy there, just to throw off the defender. Vlahovic getting stuck in. Diaby again. Ouattara deals ish with it this time. It's just able to get that to Andre Santos. It's not the ideal ball towards Karim Adeyemi, but he's done well. And Laurent has his shot very well blocked by Palacio. Oh, that might not be Brett Cordell then that's come on for Frenkie de Jong. If that was Laurent. Have I got a free kick? I do. Who's come on for Frenkie then? Oh, it's Milan Laurent. Okay, they have an 85 rated Brett Cordell on the bench. Oh, his guy actually looks nothing like. But they've brought on a 71 rated Laurent instead. I mean, I'm not going to complain. The Mill's a great shout. Mikic into Agbenon. Adeyemi is away from me here. He's going to find Diaby, who's got support. Andre Santos. Good save down low by Bergstrom. And Adeyemi gifts me the goal kick. Well, so far we're on for a point. But it's not been the easiest of points to come by. We would be worthy of it should we get it. We might even be worthy of slightly more if we get it. If we could potentially find a way bloody through. But at the minute, that is seemingly really difficult again. Bulat struggling with stamina again. Let's take Agbenon off now and actually bring Smith Rowe on. And I'm going to move Dibling into that inside forward role where some have suggested that he might actually be better for me. So we'll give that a go. Smith Rowe out on the left-hand side. Smith Rowe will be my go-to for that sort of situation rather than Bowie this season. We'll use Bowie more of a backup striker than a winger. Diaby floats the ball over and up goes Mikic. It's going to fall for Adeyemi though. And Adeyemi finds Vlahovic and Vlahovic finds Santos and the deflection finds Vlahovic again. All of those Bradford City players there and the game goes, nah. That's going to deflect straight to the striker for his second tap into the game. Thanks. Of course it does. 2-1. That feels harsh, chat. That feels very harsh. Raskin. Sarah. Ahead of Raskin. Looking for Lancashire. Who spun the defender really well. And I should have stopped sprinting just to get the angle. Kambedi steps in. Could have been. Arguably should have been. 2-2 there. Palacio. Rogers running low on stamina here, so we'll try and work it round him. And Raskin. Oh, it's just too many men around. Well in. And down the line nicely for Emil Smith Rowe. And he's got two in the middle to aim for. Can he pick up Dibling? Cyrus just run straight into him there rather than actually challenging for the header, which is great. No, you don't. Oh, and Mikic has kept it in as well. That's unbelievable footwork. Clarkson. Oh, the ref. I thought it was one of them, so I stopped sprinting. Trying to get away from Andre Santos here. Can't do it. I was trying to slow down to then get it out wide. Play an accurate pass. Bloody Diaby. He's very much one-dimensional, isn't he? But he's also very good at that one-dimensional thing. Kambedi with a good challenge there to stop Ouattara getting it down the line. 3 to go. Ederson now on for them. For Kambedi at right back. And that is probably us losing back-to-back games at the beginning of the Premier League season. Although I do feel like we've been particularly hard done by. Oh, Keeps. Particularly hard done by in this one. 2 rebounds. And then my 6'9" goalkeeper just doesn't bother to jump and just lets Karim Adeyemi walk in and head that home. Thanks. A 3-1 defeat against Aston Villa at our new unnamed stadium. We have some names offered up by live chat potentially for the ground. The favourites are the Coop or the Chicken Coop, because of course the Bantam connection, or the Mill, or potentially Mill Lane or something mill related, as Bradford has a rich history of producing cotton apparently. So there are some options for you potentially if you like those. Alternatively, by all means, leave a comment with a different name for this new ground, which hopefully will see better scorelines in the future and less bad luck. I don't know whether to call it there to try and get the video out. Nola, thank you very much indeed for the 9th month subscribe, my pal. Appreciate that. Thank you, pal. Glad you're enjoying the videos, dude. Right. In the interest of time, and to ensure that this video gets out remotely close to being on time, I'm going to call the episode there for now, with some of the... Dusan Vlahovic needs to have some of his shirt back on. Going to leave some of the transfer windows still to come, as we potentially can do something else if opportunities present themselves. Currently significantly over wage budget though, so we need to address that accordingly. Need to add an extra 0 in there, Ches. Well done. So we're over wage budget, but not over the allowed over wage budget, if you know what I mean. So we've got plenty of players out on loan currently. A number of youngsters we're also looking to continually loan out if someone actually wants to show an interest in them. Alternatively, we could send them to a couple of local clubs in lower leagues as kind of a parent club, senior affiliate option. Apparently I've given... Oh, that's why my wages are knackered. I've given Alexi Coombe £275,000 a week rather than... Well done, Ches. Rather than 27,500. That brings my wages back in then, doesn't it? Need another 0 there, don't I? Yeah. So, all right. He's not on £275,000 a week. My wages are okay. We do still have £46 million available. We're still close. We're still over budget. So it is something that we're going to have to keep a keen eye on. But at the moment, we are fine financially for the time being. One thing to note as well, actually, a new addition with us being at our new club. And of course, with our in-game attendance now being, or in-game situation being different to previous. When you upgrade your ground in-game, it doesn't actually acknowledge that with the match ticket sales. So AD, the genius behind the financial hub aspect of the spreadsheet, has introduced a stadium calculator for us. So as such, and we'll add this to the spreadsheet version that you guys can download from the link in Twitch chat moving forward. I have the stadium capacity in-game here, then my own capacity here, and it automatically adjusts with regards a percentage to give us the inflated stadium maintenance cost and to give us the realistic match attendance with regards to higher percentage of stadium capacity. You put the in-game ticket match attendance there, which will give you a new realistic figure there based on the uplift that you can then add here to your match attendance to get your match sale ticket revenue accordingly. Thank you very much, AD, for that. We will be utilising that, but I'll do that off camera. You don't need to see the ins and outs of it. That's all for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Join me tomorrow for Friday's episode where we will end the transfer window. There might be more to come. We might well get more bids. We're anticipating potentially losing a couple more players. You never know. We might see more options come in for Longhorse, etc. Newcastle have bid for him already but not paid the fee. Another club might. That's all for today, though. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Could call it the KFC Stadium. The bargain bucket. Let's rename that RTG S82. Right, I'm going to have a quick toilet break because your boy's bladder is about to burst. And then we will have to quickly edit that and get it uploaded if you'll allow me. And then we shall record some more. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll put the AC on as well because it's starting to get warm in here. Thanks to that fucking Xbox being on. Are we back? The chair ended the stream. That's good. That's handy, isn't it? We're back. That actually showed on my Streamlabs this time as stream was disconnected. Why me getting up and leaving the room caused the fucking stream to disconnect? I've no idea. It went down 3 times. 3 times. Fantastic. Wunderbar. Amazing. Excellent. Fucking great. Let me plug the controller back in and see if COD disconnected. COD is apparently still live. I know, Jamie. I'm going to get it sorted before then. Yeah, I saw the Discord messages. So we presume that means it's just the PC, right? If my COD lobby is still showing us online and connected, then in theory it's just the PC that's gone down, right? Well, let me edit this quickly, set it to render, and then I'll actually manually take the... Let's drop in more frames. Then I'll actively take the stream offline, manually, and then change the Ethernet cable over. Streamlabs sending me messages. Here's how your stream went. Oh, is it? Did it? Great, cool, cheers then. Squid Goggle, thank you for the 38th month, my dude. Welcome back to the gang, mate. Good to see you, pal. Right, let's get that edited so ASAP Rocky. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to £20,000 a week. Deal done. Let's see, is this going to be Adaramola leaving? It is indeed at the end of London. Instead, a youngster going out on loan. I think this Lewis is going to be a youngster going out on loan. Full loan for the time being, so we can do that on the squad tracker as well. The 50-50, we're going to go try. I'll take the stream offline, change cables. Further Dibling has positions to a right wing. Further Dibling has changed positions to a right winger and updated already. Train him as the inside forward. Is it? Would probably play him as. Is the stream like buffering for you guys or skipping at all? 13, we might as as well, do the inside forward and getting there slightly quicker. We are working our way through pre-season now. You might not have seen anything for a few days. A couple of youngsters gone out on loan. A couple of youngsters keep getting unrealistic.
I keep getting messages on my thingy now saying dropped frames detected, 25%, 31%, etc. over the last 2 minutes.
He's actually on the left. See that Agbenon hasn't recovered his stamina from the previous game, which is something to be aware of. But we've noticed that. Certainly, if I'd have noticed it in the moment, I might not have bought him, but that's what it is.
Not the last 2 minutes. Okay, first.
Newcastle bid for Alfie Doherty. Now, Newcastle might have European football. I might have my hand forced here. We might be looking to sign 2 left backs. Let's have a backs. I'd have to double check to make sure they're not just automatically qualified for a involved in European football, or involved in, it appears Newcastle not in the Europa League, or involved, and they're not involved there either. So it appears, and they're not involved there either. Options, just automatically qualified for a not automatically qualified for a competition and not showing just yet. So whatsoever for Newcastle. On that base, check and see where. Double check and see where Newcastle finished last season by checking the season finale. I don't want to just disregard it offhand without double checking. Newcastle 6th. So Newcastle 6th. Newcastle would have automatically qualified for European football. That might not act, but it's that bid. So we believe Newcastle will have European 31. We hit that by losing. Doherty is going out to Newcastle, so we're going to have to look for. So we're going to have to look for.
Hopefully, it's just an Ethernet cable issue, and that solves it. Although I
committed to loaning out the other young left that we had in J.
Based on the error it gives me on the event viewer, I don't know as it is going to be an Ethernet cable thing. But we'll wait and see.
So we're going to have to look for a backup fullback.
Pain in the arse though, because it just kills the flow of the stream and viewer numbers and all sorts.
Is done for £18.5 million. Whoa! Shirts for 50%. Okay, that's weird. I certainly am going to admit. And we'll bring Alexei Kumin. Now, after picking up my stuff. Now, picking up my classic, so we can adjust for season tickets as well. So we can adjust that accordingly in 6.4. Nice. We might put season ticket sales up once we are in the. It will make sure the Asher and do need a backup to being able to bring Mex. We'll go and play Brighton. Brighton are ridiculous. They fit for our own, or at least avoid an embarrassing
Cup double for Schalke season 4, beat Frankfurt in the Pokal final and beat Juve in the Conference League final. Somehow happened at the Veltins Arena. Lol, GG's. What a turnaround in 4 seasons.
Immediately, but from young Mikic does particularly well in winning it back.
From the Zweiliga to Pokal and European champions in 4 years.
That's on me. Falls to Bergstrom. It wasn't. The question was asked to everyone. Out to Mikic. Finally, but gets it away. Done. I think we might be seeing that a few more times today.
I think we might be seeing that a few more times today. Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson. Level sides. Barella on the challenge at the moment. Chill. Chill. On a dangerous area. Can we run in Sarah? Yeah. We certainly. Wow. That one. On paper, it's been even better. Oh, quite. I think it was the plan. He went for it second time. Brighton and Hove Albion today. Sarah. Oh, a little bit too tight, the angle.
Second Pockle win.
Somehow
managed it in the first season as well from the Zweiliga.
Find the far corner. It's the best
Did that get you European football?
To score a goal so far, but couldn't find the target on this occasion. Actually, I'll be honest, I haven't noticed Alakios Akan Sanmiro here, and we'll just see what he's all about in this midfield trio. Stanley, Hennig, around there. Thanks it. Thanks. There. Not to plan. That's the challenge. Still one clear winner. That was on its way to the top corner. Wire. Wire. Welcome back to the Premier League.
You got Europa League football seat. That fucking helped financially as well.
Try again for Mr. Coombe. Don't want to make the purchase, just want to make the loan, please. 5% of on loan. Perfect. 4-2-3-1. It's the middle of the four. Fine. Decent. Andre Santos and Frenkie de Jong. Decent. Moussa Diaby, Karim Adeyemi, Morgan Rogers and Dusan Vlahovic. Decent. Really bloody decent. 84 rated Edison in there as well. 85 rated Patreon player Brett dropped to the bench as they've brought in Frenkie de Jong, Aston Villa, which is unfortunate for Brett, but the nature of the beast. We are starting the same 11 as we did in the last game. Welcome to match day 1 at our brand new home stadium, of which we need a name, please. We do not yet have a name for this ground. Obviously, we were playing at Valley Parade previously, which for sponsorship reasons was being dubbed, or is dubbed, the University of Bradford Stadium. But we need a name for our new ground, because I don't have one for it yet, and I wanted you guys to name it. So if you have any suggestions in the comment section for a name for this new ground here in Bradford, based on the history of the club and or the location of the previous
I just
ground,
shouldn't have fucking power side. I shouldn't have changed anything on the
know.
fucking router, should I?
Can't really call it Valley Parade again, which is good, but on this occasion the defence deal with him. Rogers into the box, tackle. Sarah, look, it's quite the goal. And to Raskin, and into Sarah, and into Sarah. Around the corner nicely to Bulak. We'll float it for Dibling, try and get it to him right on the wing.
He's fucking welcome to Jordan. He's done more damage to Cambridge United than Peterborough in the past 24 months.
Brought it down really well. And up against a couple of defenders here. We'll look for Bulak. And then Lancashire, who was one of the sole sources of goals for us last year, along with the guy playing in.
I mean, it's got to be an attempt, hasn't it?
And Agbanon very his left foot. Oh, the luck's run out. 1-1. Karim Adeyemi, but he's done well. And Laurent Adeyemi. See, Adeyemi is away from me here. He's going to find Diaby. Well, so far we would be worthy of more of a deflection game. Thanks. Of course it does. 2-1. Kept it in as well. That's unbelievable footwork. Clarkson. The ref. To read with better scorelines in the future and less bad luck. In the interest of time, and to ensure come in for watching. We'll see you next time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. I'm just going to set this to render, chat. And then I'm just going to take the stream offline. I'm going to try a change in Ethernet cables. And then see if that does anything. So I'll be back online in a few minutes. BRB. Again, I'm really sorry. I appreciate your patience and understanding.